So Senior X30, the final 22 drivers. Well, that is if Gary Edwards makes it out. We had 21 go out for the pre-final. While we wait for the start of Senior X30, firstly, we have a special mention to make. Last weekend, Marcus Littlewood, who is in kart number 11 for the Jade Racing team, missed this warm-up event. He was in a nasty car accident beforehand. His mum, Ellen, was hospitalised, but Ellen is home now and is watching, so a big hello to Ellen Littlewood, and hope you're on the mend soon. Marcus is on the 5th row of the grid, so I'm sure we'll have a little bit of encouragement, some jumping up and down on the sofa. Well, maybe not some jumping up and down. If you just got out of hospital after a car crash, maybe just some light applause, or if your hands hurt, if your arms hurt, then just shout and scream at the sofa a lot. So that is Mrs. Marcus Littlewood. Mummy Littlewood is recovering at home after a nasty car crash. Yes, Anthony?
No, I'm just back in the commentary box.
Oh, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, back in box with the co-workers. So I'm just going to shuffle through my entry lists, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the state of play in Senior X30, because, Anthony, after the opening round of the season, it's Aaron Walker who came into today leading the championship with 185 points. Just 2 points clear of Harry Platten, who had 183 points. Harry Platten took his first win in British Championship history at Shellington. Bart Harrison on 180 points is third. Then you've got Gus Lawrence, who has got George the Russell here. That's Gus's dog.
Yes.
George.
The Russell. The Jack
Russell. But the George the Russell is far better.
Fantastic wordplay.
Thomas Fleming is 5th in the championship. Oscar Joyce, 6th in the championship, but he's got an advanced level exam, A-level exam tomorrow. So he's decided to revise instead. He'll be back next time. So that's the championship situation. Now, of course, with this being the first time that X30 have come to Warden Law, I haven't got any statistics from this track, but I mean, looking back, okay, so Harry at Shellington, the first round, Harry Platten, Thomas Fleming and Marcus Littlewood were your podium finishers. Overall, Danny Curl still has the record for the most Senior X30 wins with 8 wins. Clayton Ravenscroft, last year's champion, has 5 wins. Of the drivers that are here, Thomas Fleming, 3 Senior X30 wins. Gus Lawrence has got 1 Senior X30 win, but that was all the way back in 2019 at Wilton Mill. So Gus Lawrence hasn't won around the British Championship in 2.5 years. Can that change?
So this, I'm just trying to get my mind in your little book here. So this page here, this is drivers who have got a podium
in Senior X30
from 2019 onwards
to the present day
in Senior X30.
Yes.
So here in the UK, in the British Kart Champs, Sean Butcher has not got a first place podium.
Not in Senior X30.
Not in Senior X30.
No, but if you have a look at my Senior Rotax page,
he's dominating.
Senior Rotax, Sean Butcher, Senior Rotax. Let's have a look. He's got 1 win and 3 podiums. If you want to look at the overall in all classes, I mean, Team Podium, Fusion Motorsport in the British Championship have got 10, 20, 30, 35 wins. Dan Holland Racing is second in the overall wins, 10, 20, 30, 32 wins. Drivers-wise, there you go. I mean, looking at the thing, Kai Hunter, 10 wins, Danny Curl, 8, Oliver Greenall has got 8 wins, Chris Whitton is up to 6, Harry Burgoyne Jr.'s got 5, Henry Ayres got 5, Kian Berta, Clayton Ravenscroft, Zach Oates, Vinnie Phillips, Dan Ginchard, Ethan Jeff Hall all got 5 wins.
Do you know what this book reminds me of?
What's it remind me of?
Well, it
reminds me that I'm a very sad man with very few hobbies.
No, not at all. I love it. I want one of these. Can you print me off a copy? I want one. No, it reminds me of the film Waterboy.
Right. Yes.
And the book of football tricks, and he
Yes.
steals it. I'm going to steal that, and then in 30 years' time, when you're washed up on the curb and I'm there commentating on F1, I say, oh, with my little book, Henry's book of statistics.
There we go, book of statistics. Well, okay, here's my book of statistics. Now, there is Marcus Littlewood in kart number, the Bailey on the front kart. So a big, well, hello to Marcus from Ellen back home. There is Thomas Fleming, just a bit of fitness work there, you know. There's Alex Ferris.
Warm up them shins.
Aaron Walker's mechanic. There's Ferris, yeah. Both of him sitting down is Aaron Walker. Now, Aaron's going to be starting on the outside of the front row, but pole position, Khali Atkins. So here we go.
Yeah.
Khali Atkins, 23rd in the championship.
Have you got any statistics about Carl? Because I'm interested.
I haven't got any statistics. Well, Khali Atkins never had a podium.
There you
Never had
go.
a podium. Is that going to change? Let's have a look at the starting lineup in Senior X30.
Let's do just that, because it's going to be an absolute belter, ladies and gentlemen. Khali Atkins starts on pole position with Aaron Walker alongside Bart Harrison and Harry Platten just behind.
Sam Shaw and Thomas Fleming go from row number 3. Gus Lawrence and Louis Johnson Cool on row number 4.
Marcus Littlewood and Alistair Cresswell on row number 5. Brad Pennell and Sam Heading round out row 6.
Row 7, Archie Tillett and Connor Clifford, Oliver Greetham and Jude Ferniehow on row number 8.
James Pashley and Harry Cottrell round out row 9. Ewan Wilson and Christopher Bingham round out the top 20.
Row 11, Harvey Ryby and Gary Edwards, although I don't think we've got Gary Edwards here. He's been injured. Now, you mentioned it's going to be a belter. That's Purely Belter. That's a film based up here in the northeast. Purely Belter.
Lovely stuff.
There we go. Right. 15 minutes plus 1 lap. The pressure is on. Khali Atkins, they're going to go around again. Now, I'm going to have a little peek at... Gary Edwards not out there, sadly. Right at the back, the number 14 kart of Connor Clifford, the KR Sport entry. He's got a little bit of ground to make up. So, ooh, on the camera there, that spot, is that the spot of rain?
Ooh.
I have to say, however, the clouds have lifted. It's like, oh dear, Marcus Littlewood decides to go a little bit agricultural on the start. No, he's had one car accident. Doesn't want to have another one. Dear me. So, Khali Atkins, the great Khali. That was another WWE wrestling reference.
Yeah. You're getting those out today, aren't you?
I am. Aaron Walker, Strawberry Racing on the outside of row number 1. Harrison and Platten, Shaw, Fleming, Lawrence and Cool. "15 minutes. Aaron Walker dominates the pre-final and the heats at Shenington. Didn't come away with the win. Lights are not out again.
Oh, now they've got to be careful here. They've got to be careful.
Khali doesn't want to let nerves get the better of him at the start and have all his hard work undone, because he's going to get one more chance to get this right before...
You have to remember that it might not be the person who is at the front that is causing the issue for the false start. It could be a mid-pack issue. It could be someone at the back of the pack, so we're not too sure. But
to me, it looked as though the pace was too fast coming out of the final corner. Who is on the chat? Lexi Belk. Come on, Khali. Yeah, I've got to say, the Croc team always get huge amounts of support online.
They do.
The entire Croc promotions team, even the drivers that race the Mad Croc kart, but not in this championship, just do like club racing or other championships. They're always watching and they're always cheering on. Very vocal support.
Yes. Sometimes too vocal.
Well, you know, that's our problem. We're too vocal.
Well, I mean, you are.
True enough. Apology accepted.
Oh dear. It's been a long day with you. It's been a long weekend.
Has been a long weekend. There's Harvey Ryby. His race suit hasn't turned up. He was saying that, so he's in a plain white race suit there for the MDL team, the Mark and Dave Litchfield team.
And there's a stall.
There's a problem. There's a stall, and that is going to be... Now, let's go around again, and that wasn't Khali's fault.
No.
It was Gus Lawrence.
Oh dear.
No, now we're watching. Can Gus Lawrence get that kart back to life, or is he going to come in?
He's trying to get it going. It is still moving, but it's moving at a very slow pace.
He's looking round, and
it just sounds like it's dying.
He's
got it fired up again now.
Managed to pick it up. but will he have to start from the back? Here he is coming. There's no shortcuts on this circuit. Now, at some circuits, you have little cut-throughs that allow drivers who are at the back of the pack. Now, he's back up to speed now, but will he? I don't think he's going to be able to reclaim his position on the grid.
Where was he supposed to start? He was supposed to start on P7. Yeah, on the fourth row.
I tell you what, he's
going to try.
Yes, he's trying. They should all slow down. And no, let's have a look. Is Gus Lawrence? Yes, there he is. He's back in. No, he's starting at the back. Well, he's going to start right at the back. Let's go for the fourth time of asking. Now lights are green. We're off and racing. Khali Atkins gets a decent start, but not as good as Aaron Walker, who goes round the outside of turn number 1 to take the lead. Atkins slots into second, and in third place, it looked like it was Sam Shaw. Oh, Marcus Littlewood goes for a spin. So with the podium, third place driver at Shannington, he's not going to be on the podium here, but he's still in the race as Walker leads. Atkins, Shaw, Platten, and Harrison round out the top 5.
There we go. Good start then from this one. Apparently,
Karting Mania says Khali is Khali Atkins. Okay.
Khali Atkins.
Well, I've been calling him. Okay, Khali Atkins. Do apologise.
We'll go with it.
But then my pun about the great Khali doesn't work.
No.
So no, I'm going to say so. Apologies, Khali Atkins. Well, Atkins is second.
Yep. And
he's Aaron Walker pulling away a little bit. Shaw third. Platten is fourth. Tom Faulkner there. Well, action at the beginning. Yep, there was a good start there. Harrison is next. Louis Johnson Core. Fleming down in seventh. Then it's Cresswell, Pennell, Greetham, Heading, Tillett, Fernehow. Now Gus Lawrence, he's down in 16th position, but he started 20th, so he's gained a little bit of ground. Littlewood is 21st, but still in the race and setting a very quick lap. There's James Pashley going through.
So,
there's been a tough baptism in this class for James Pashley. Double TKM Extreme champion, always run as a privateer, joins the Jade Racing team, moves into X30 and is just finding it, a little bit of a rude awakening. The other TKM convert in this class, Alistair Cresswell, is up into 10th place. Oh, and there's a spin. There's Pashley off again. Oh, and I was saying it's going bad to worse for James Pashley. The number 52 car parked in the background. Now, I think we may have a slight replay of that, which we just caught coming out of the final corner. Pashley is okay. Car being wheeled away.
Now, Pashley's had a tough old weekend this weekend, and that's certainly not going to help in the final. And here's a look at what happened.
So just you'll catch it coming out of the corner. So there's the lead group towards the back. The camera angle's going to change. Watch Pashley just runs wide, understeers into the barrier. Oh, he didn't even have help. He just misjudged the line and
got on the gas a little too early.
A little bit too early, and that is good night, Irene.
Yeah. That is a shame. Archie Tillett with a warning flag in the number 9.
And there's a move side by side. Right. He then, oh no, Thomas Fleming slowing down. Thomas Fleming in the number 3 car pulling off there. So the Dan Holland Racing team, he looks over, like what went wrong? So something just died there. Now, I mean, speaking to another driver, we'll talk about a little bit later on, he said that he had as they say in Formula 1, had a power unit failure.
Yeah.
Yes. So Thomas Fleming, and there's Khali Atkins, retakes the lead. So anyone doubting whether Khali could, kind of hang with the leaders at the front and withstand the pressure, those doubters have been proved wrong, because he's fought back and got in front of Aaron Walker. But yes, Thomas Fleming suffering a severe and sudden loss of forward propulsion.
Waft. Sudden loss of waft.
Yes. Engine cried no more.
Well, breakaway then for these top 3. Atkins, Walker and Platten. Platten all over the back of Walker. Now, am I right in saying that Walker took the win at Shannington?
No, Walker took the heat win and the pre-final win at Shannington.
Right.
He leads the championship,
yes,
but finished off the podium in the final.
This is where I get confussed. Yes.
Sorry for the confusion. But yeah, I mean, Walker, he's had a second place in this class. beforehand, but I mean, not the Shenington, but again, he leads the championship. His last podium, he was second at PFI the first round. The first part of last year's doubleheader at PFI. That's Aaron's only podium in this class. He's had a couple of podiums as a junior, but not as a senior. Khali Atkins. Fastest lap of the race, and suddenly the Mad Croc is pulling clear.
Indeed, yeah, that kart doing well here, mainly developed by
Caden McQueen,
yeah.
McQueen took the win, both wins at PFI at the end of last season. So here's a move, as that's the number 9 kart. Archie Tillett moving up past Sam Shaw. And also going well, the number 59 car, Oliver Greetham for S8 Racing. Alex Short's team on those Fullerton chassis, working really well. And Greetham up into 7th place. That's got to be his best performance for some time. I mean, going back to last season, the Croc Promotions team, they've won 2 out of the last 3 finals. That kart has. So you don't have to be on an OTK product to be winning in this category. Long way to go though, 9.5 minutes, but Khali Atkins, a 49.77, suddenly he's 0.8 of a second up the road, Anthony.
I mean, it's a stellar performance, 49.7 on that last lap, fastest lap of the race.
And we're looking at the number 42 kart of Harry Cottrell chasing Jude Ferniehow of the Jack Dex racing team. Here are the race leaders. Yeah, Atkins, Walker, Platten, then Harrison at the gap. Brad Pennell in 5th position. We haven't mentioned Brad Pennell all race.
No.
And he's popped up into top 5 for the PF International team. Then it's Tillett and Greetham, star of the show. Well, apart from Khali Atkins, star of the show so far is Oliver Greetham. Sam Shaw 8th, Creswell 9th, Gus Lawrence back into the top 10 with the new fastest lap of the race. Then it is Heading, Johnson, Cool, Ferniehow, Cottrell, Ryby, Littlewood, Wilson, Clifford, Bingham. Sadly, Fleming and Pashley out of the race. So we've got 19 karts left running, Anthony.
Yeah, we do indeed. 8.5 minutes to go. And again, look at that. Archie Tillett and Greetham.
Oliver Greetham, fair play. Someone's had their Weetabix this morning.
I know.
He goes round the outside at the horseshoe.
I mean, what I say, he's just tucked onto the back there of Tillett and is just following Tillett along and have now both managed to get past Brad Pennell. They've got a bit of a gap now to Harrison, but Harrison, who's ahead now by quite some way. They've got to close up. Well, how much have they got to close up? About 2 seconds is the gap.
Well, if they
to
stop
the next group.
Tripping over each other, then they might get their heads on.
Well, I don't think they're tripping over each other. I think they're having a good little scrap.
As they are, well, yes, they are having a good little scrap. There goes Gus Lawrence, has passed his teammate Bradley Pennell. He's now setting off after Alistair Cresswell and the number 33 Tim Wilson Motorsport kart. Cresswell looks over and says, well, do you know what? You've been quicker than me all weekend, so I'm going to let you go. And hopefully you can drag me up to the next kart. So Lawrence now into 7th place. Oliver Greetham running P6 and showing no signs of fading at all.
No, looking comfortable so far out in this one.
So, I mean, now the S8 racing team, they lost Ewan Wilson, who's been with them for a long time. He's moved over to BMR. So what better way to say, okay, well, you know, we've still got it. We may have lost the driver, but hey, you know, we're a team, we deserve to be at the front of the British Championship. Oliver Greetham is doing the job here. There's Jude Ferniehow in the number 53 kart, the 71 of Harvey Ryby. Here's Gus Lawrence. Well, Gus Lawrence is about to relegate Oliver Greetham. Oh, no! And, oh, dear. Well, I mean, Gus Lawrence, Oliver Greetham turned in. Lawrence is there. Now Lawrence is going to try and get back in his car. Well, I mean, fair play to Gus Lawrence. Exit stage left. We're going to take the exit of that corner. I mean, well, poor old Oliver Greetham.
Oh, he was having such a good race.
Over. Let's have a little look at that again, because Lawrence, I thought he'd made the move.
Yeah, Lawrence did look alongside, but...
Well, we'll have a little look back. We've got 6 minutes to go. And yeah, so Greetham has made his way back. Let's have a look. So coming into Gasworks, Lawrence to the inside. Is he alongside? Well, Greetham, whoa. I mean, he wasn't alongside technically, but I mean, Greetham could see he was there. And, you know, if Greetham and Lawrence had obviously been one of the quickest karts all weekend, what did Alistair Cresswell do at the same point? Cresswell looked at Gus Lawrence and thought, you're much quicker than me, so... And he's also gets a nose cone
penalty.
Yep.
I mean, it just seems like kicking the teeth at that point, doesn't it?
Kicking something. Cresswell looked at Lawrence and went, okay, just go. And I'm going to follow you. If Greetham had done something similar, then would we be currently talking about, Lawrence in 5th position, Greetham in 6th, both closing in on the top 4? Who knows? Gus Lawrence down in 18th position, so he's oiled up at the start, had to start at the back, then charged through, almost got a top 6, and then fallen out of his kart and has got back in his kart and is still going. And does he still have the fastest lap of the race? Yes, he does.
There you go.
It's been one of them days for Gus Lawrence.
It's been one of them days, isn't it? Well... There we go then. 4.5 minutes to go then. You're currently watching the top 4 at the moment because Khali Atkins has, broken away by quite some way. 1.6 seconds is the gap. This is looking at Aaron Walker, Harry Platten and Bart Harrison. Now, Bart Harrison's done a stellar job here to actually catch up to these two ahead because, like I say, Bart was in a bit of a no man's land at the moment, was not having the drivers behind, Archie Tillett, Cresswell and all that catching up. So, yeah, Harrison's been a bit of a calm state at the moment. Now he's latched onto the back. He's got 4 minutes to play chess round here.
Yes, exactly. This is, you can see Harrison just with the cross of St George on the top of his crash helmet, just looking over, Platten, Walker, these are they're fighting over the minor podium placings. Khali Atkins,
it's savagery.
Over that
savagery.
Curve, yes. When I have to admit that when Khali lost the lead at the start to Aaron Walker, you wondered, it is not the occasion to get too much for him, but is he going to get drawn into a scrap unnecessarily? But no, he calmly waited until his kart came on, made the one move, a very decisive move on Walker, and then just pulled away bit by bit, and is now allowing those behind, because the gap is at the 1.8 seconds. Once again, you're looking, every time you see Khali, he's not looking over his shoulder. I mean, he will in a few moments' time, with 3 minutes to go. What he can do is, he's coming out of this corner here, he can almost see his nearest pursuers in his peripheral vision, certainly coming out of Senna 1. So as Khali turns into Senna 1, he can comes out of Senna 1, he'll see his pursuers going into Senna 1. He can't hear them behind him. You can always hear a driver following. You can hear their engine.
Yeah.
He can't do that. So he knows he's on his own. But
there's always a but.
There's always a but. You've got to quantify it. Getting that first win.
Yeah.
Getting across the line is the hard bit. Now, when you've come close before, or when you've had a nightmare and things haven't worked out right, getting that first win, just that final lap, that making sure you don't hit a curb, you start thinking about it. You start thinking about curbs. You start thinking about chain tension. You start thinking about tyre. You start thinking, and that's the problem. You start thinking and you stop doing.
Yeah.
Do what you've done to this point and just get across the line. Don't think about it.
Yeah.
Just do it, like Nike.
Yeah. I wish you'd stop thinking about things.
Well, I know. I wish I'd stop. You wish I'd stop speaking.
Well,
we got to change while I was wittering on.
Yeah,
we did.
We did, yeah. Bart Harrison has just got past Harry Platten, so the GP plate now down into P4. Still not dropped off the back, though, but Harrison making moves here, tucking right in behind his NASA panel there to close up, because there's now a bit of a gap now between Harrison and Walker. It's not much, but there's not much time left in this race to close that gap. So they're going to have to try and do it as, Littlewood. Marcus Littlewood penalty in the number 11, 5-second time penalty, currently in P13.
That would put him back to P16. Gus Lawrence still going, and Gus Lawrence is about to catch the back of the pack again. He's going to catch Christopher Bingham. Not the back of the championship, Christopher Bingham in the S8 Racing team. He's going to catch Christopher, potentially regain another place. I mean, Gus is there. There's Gus. So that kart has been on its head once already this race, and he's got the fastest lap of the race. But it's going to be not a just reward for his efforts, sadly, Gus Lawrence. 30 seconds to go. Field quite spread out now. Atkins, and is there precipitation in the air?
I can see it. I can see it out the window.
Yes, you're right. So it's raining. Oh dear, now what can the gods throw at Khali Atkins now? Let's have a look. So we're looking at Gus Lawrence. He's last. Let's have a look at the leaders. 15 seconds to go. Where is the number 41 kart? There he is. Walker second. There's the third and fourth place karts of Platten and Harrison. So Harrison's already lost a position. He's already lost 2 places. He is down to fourth. Atkins has gonna have 1 lap to go. Here he comes into the final corner, into paddock. You can see the slippery surface flags. Now he looks over his shoulder.
He's the guinea pig.
Now he's thinking about it. And here comes Aaron Walker. Walker's closing in through turn number 1. Walker can react, you see. So Atkins is the one that did the guinea pig. Walker just reacted. He's eating up this gap. Oh, come on now, Khali. Don't lose it now. Don't think about it too much. Don't think, just do.
This is going to be a tough one, this final lap now. He's going to really have to think about it. He can see behind that Walker is closed in. Walker, who knows that the rain is, that he's got the traction, because he can see that Atkins goes through absolutely fine. So Walker has managed to really close this gap. He's only going to have 1 real opportunity to get it done. It's in this corner now.
Oh, he's got a good run. He's got a good run, Anthony.
He has got a good run. He could do it into the final corner.
It's going to be last corner. Will we see the lunge up the inside here? No, Atkins slows on, but will Walker get the run? He runs a bit wide. Khali Atkins, he has done it. And there he is, a first winner. Mad Croc. Croc Promotions have now won 3 out of the last 4 in Senior X30. And no one can say that Khali Atkins had that one easy with rain. In the last lap and a half, Aaron Walker has to make do with second again. Harry Platten, another podium for the GP plate holder in third. Bart Harrison finishes fourth, and his teammate Archie Tillett comes home in fifth. Great result for Alistair Creswell. His best result as an X30 driver. Sixth for Tim Wilson Motorsport. Sam Heading is seventh in Kart 7. Sam Shaw 8th. His teammate Louis Johnson Cool is 9th. The top 10 rounded out for by Harvey Ryby, who started 21st and last. Then it was Marcus Littlewood, Harry Cottrell, Jude Ferniehow, Bradley Pennell, Connor Clifford, Ewan Wilson, Gus Lawrence and Christopher Bingham. What a race, and Khali Atkins is a new winner in the British Championship. And the Anglo-Jamaican driver will be very, very pleased with that one. Anthony Jordan is already getting himself into position, and I can see out of the back of the commentary box that several of the junior drivers on the Mad Croc kart are standing there waiting and cheering again. There's a real community spirit. There's Gabriel Stilp following Khali down. Rowland Ashberg is there as well. Like I said, something about the drivers for the Croc Promotions team who drive this Mad Croc kart. They support each other so much, even if there's a real community spirit. I can see Caden McQueen, who's going to be going out in the KZ2 race. There's Jonathan Stilp watching on the Croc team. Who needs an OTK product in Senior X30? Because the Croc team have now won 3 out of the last 4. So we're going to see a very happy Khali Atkins, who's with Anthony Jordan just about now.
Thank you very much, Henry. Yes, down here in Park Ferry with our race winner, Khali Atkins. Well, what a result that was. Firstly, I just want to ask, what was going through your mind on those last couple of laps? Because the rain started to come down and we saw that gap close up to you and Aaron.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was trying to slow down to try and not bin it or anything, and then I saw it was coming, so I picked up for the last lap, but it was enough to win.
I mean, what a result that is. Your first British Champs race win as well.
Yeah, it was great. The team did a great job. Grice, amazing with the engines, and, we just did a great job, to be honest. Had quite a big gap before it rained, but, still won.
Is this a nice confidence boost for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I'm looking to win the British Champs. Hopefully, you know, if nothing goes wrong.
Anyone you'd like to thank?
Well,
Got to get the sponsors out. There you go.
yeah, all these people here. Massive big ups to them.
Brilliant stuff. Well, Khali Atkins, well done. Congratulations. Not the team. Yeah. There you go. Kate McQueen getting his cheeky comment in, as he always does. Thank you. All right, sunglasses. Right, let's chat to our second place man, Aaron Walker. Aaron, come over here. Come over here. Right. Now, again, we were talking to Khali there about the last couple of laps and the rain coming down. We saw you really close that gap because you could see how the grip was level in front, couldn't you? So talk us through those last couple of laps.
Yeah, it just started raining and I felt like I had that bit more confidence to go into the corner harder and try and get it through the corner a bit faster. And I was really coming at him on the last 2 laps, but unfortunately just not quite long enough race to make it count.
Well, a good result still. You're still leading the championship at the end of that one, only by a couple of points, though. Is it still feeling confident for the rest of the season?
Yeah, still feeling confident with the rest of the season. I like the tracks we've got coming up, so I think I can make it work.
Anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, all of Strawberry Racing, my mum and my dad, Cream Engines, and anyone else that's helped.
Brilliant stuff. Well done, Aaron Walker. Great results. Let's chat to our third place driver as well, Mr. Platten. Or Mr. Hairstyle, I'll call you, I think. There you go. It's nice, great helmet hair. It looks lovely. Third place, good result. You happy with it?
No, not really.
No.
Obviously, it's good points, but got given an unfair penalty yesterday, in my opinion. But just made it hard, and then throughout the race, we've had a few problems with the kart since Friday morning, to be fair. And we've worked with everything we could. I think third place it's not a bad result, but it just made my life really hard.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough old sport, and like I say, plenty more rounds in the season left to go, and yeah, still anything can happen. And you've got the GP plate, and Kartmasters coming up soon as well, and you know, anything could happen still.
Yeah, hopefully we can go for number 2, and obviously the O plate as well in September. Hopefully we could win that.
Let's hope so. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Yeah, just a big thanks to all the team, family, everyone for all the support. Bryce Engines for the obscene power, but yeah, obviously it's been a good weekend. Anything can happen, can't it? It's motorsport.
Yeah, it really can. Well, Harry Platten, well done, third place.
Thank you.
Excellent stuff there. Well, an exciting end to the Senior X30 final.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podium presentation for event 3 of the 2022 Motorsport UK Wera Tools British Kart Championship. The first class up is Senior X30, and we'd like to welcome onto the podium, finishing in third place for the BMR Restart team, the round 1 winner, Harry Platten. Get out of the way, allow Harry to have his photo taken. He's got to get the cap over the hair. We're going to leave the hair out. Oh, the hat's not big enough to get the hair in. We're going to have to speak to Ayami about that. Congratulations. Now on to second place. This driver, the win is surely not far away for second place driver for Strawberry Racing, Aaron Walker. Aaron doesn't have quite the same hair problems as Harry. See if the cap goes on. Oh, perfect. A little bit of fringe at the front there. Sorry, Chris. So we go on to the winner. Now, it's always great when we welcome a new winner onto the team, onto the podium. Now, believe it or not, 3 of the last 4 Senior X30 finals in the British Championship have been won by the Croc Promotions team. But making their way onto the top step of the podium for the first time in their career, along with the winning mechanic, Zach Middlechild-Stilp, it is Khali Atkins. Again, Khali, and Zach gets his medal. Official photograph. Now, he was the only driver in the winner's interview to say a big up to the sponsors. But, he forgot to mention them by name. We'll do that again. Maybe the first of many. So congratulations, your Senior X30 podium on your winner, Khali Atkins, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Carl. Come on now, behave yourself. Have a